Good afternoon. I'm going to do a quick little video of the pond just because I told you that I would give you a quick video once the pond was clear enough to see the bottom, and there we go. That yellow piece you see right there, that is the pump. So we can now see down to the bottom. So that's very good news. So it's clearing up day by day. I just got done feeding them. That's what you're seeing on the water. So, but yeah, so I'm pretty happy about that. At least we can see the bottom now. So it's clearing up. Every day is getting better and better and better. We did go ahead and drill the hole in the side like I explained in the last video. And we're going to leave it like that, just on the outer side, so that way I can wrap it easier for the winter, and that way that will be protected. And that side here, I'm going to go ahead and add an elbow and have it pointing to this side of the pond over here, because I'm noticing there's not a lot of water movement over here and a whole lot over there. So in order to get really good circulation all the way around the pond before we get to the waterfall, we're going to have it facing this way. So that's another thing that we're going to be doing. Other than that, I did tell you that I would give a shout out to the product that I used that worked really, really, really good. And I will do that now. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, so the product that I used is this Aquascape flocculant. And that did not clean the water. It may be because, like I said, it was sand with a little bit of clay, and that was just too much for that. I think this might be just for algae. It does say suspended debris, but I think sand and clay might just be a little bit too much for this product. So, well, I've always been using the beneficial bacteria, of course, because it's a new pond. We need to get that established, and this has been working really good. But the product that we found that really, really, really cleaned this pond and cleaned it really super fast is this right here, GreenClean. And I got it from the pond guy. He's out in California, and we bought this originally to use at our old house. Oh my goodness, I know it says it only has a shelf life of a couple years, but this has got to be 6 years old at least. And it did an amazing job. This stuff is no joke. It works. It worked the first time I used it for the other pond. That if you go back on my channel, you'll see the other pond that we had not that long ago. We had to use this product, and it worked amazing then. And 6 years later, it's worked amazing now. And I've only had to use one treatment. Now, there's two different treatments you could use. There's a real strong shocking treatment to start out with, which for my pond, it was saying to use 2 cups. And then the maintenance is a 1/3 cup after that. And I just use a 1/3 of a cup to start out with. And the reason why I did that was because I know the product's old, and I didn't know if it over time would get real concentrated and maybe risk my fish, the health of my fish, or if it was one of those things where as the older it gets, the less strong it gets. I wasn't really sure. I tried looking it up. I couldn't really find any information on that. So I erred on the side of caution and went with just the minimum dose required for maintenance. So this pond didn't even get a 2-cup shock like it should have. 2.5 cup shock. I only gave it a 1/3 of a cup. And wow, I am completely amazed because in less than a week, this pond, like I said, I can see the bottom now. So I can only imagine how quick and how clear this pond would be if I would have followed directions and actually put the correct dosage in for the initial shock of the pond. It probably would be crystal clear right now. But that's okay. That's okay. I'd rather err on the side of caution and not risk my fish because I didn't want anything happening to them. So, but that's the product that I used. Huge shout out. It works phenomenal. It works great. I highly recommend that product. You can buy it online. If you go to thepondguy.com, you can get it there, and yeah, I would highly recommend it. You can see within 10 days that it was able to do what the flocculent from Aquascape was not able to do. So I'm very, very happy. I'm sure that if I just had to deal with pea green algae, I'm sure that flocculent would have worked amazing as well. But like I said, I had other issues in my pond. So I think, honestly, that's why it took mine a little bit more aggressive of a treatment to work. But it's all good. We got it. I'm just glad we hung on to it. I'm glad we didn't throw it away in the move, and that I was able to utilize it in this pond. And yeah, I am completely happy. So there's the update. I just want to put up an update to show that we can now see the bottom. So it's cleared 6 feet down, and again cleared 6 feet down into this pond. Unfortunately, you can't see it. It's just, I don't know if it's the video. I don't know what, because I can see the bottom, but I know you guys can't, because I've already done another video and checked it, and yeah, you can't see it. But it's all good. It's all good. I know it's clear. I know I can see the bottom, so it makes me very happy. And we will be moving the big koi this Saturday, so they will be going into the pond. So I will definitely videotape that so everybody can see that. If you're wanting to see it, I'll have it on video. Until then, everybody have a great weekend.